Hi, boys and girls. We're going to talk about voices today and how we all have our voices and how it's okay to use our voice. So I'm going to start with one that's a little bit lighter, and this one is called Where's Cooper Now? And this is from that book that I wrote for Cooper that I read from a little while ago. So I looked for you almost everywhere. Were you here or were you there? Are you far or are you near? I hope that soon you will be here. I think I saw you flying by on a big balloon and soaring high. I saw your face next on a car, and then I knew you were a star. I thought it was a lovely dream to see you on a magazine. I saw an artist draw your face. You're on an easel at his place. On a billboard way up high, I saw your face as I drove by. So now I'm left to wonder when you'll come to visit me again. So you saw in here, as I was reading about Finding Cooper, that there are lots of places where people will say things that they want to say, even, as silly as it sounds, on the front of a car, or on a magazine, or in a magazine, or on a building, or on a sign, on a billboard. So people use their voices in lots of different ways. And I know recently, within the last week or so, you've probably heard a lot of grown-up voices on TV, or maybe if you've gone outside, and that's okay. It's good for people to use their voices to say what they want or what they need or what they like to happen or not to happen. But you also, as a little person, have a strong and very powerful voice, and it's good for you to know that you can also use your voice. So let me read this poem that I wrote called The Power of My Voice. I know that I am very young, and since that's true today, I fear no one may hear me when I have something to say. My mom says I have choices, and I know what that's about. It means that even though I'm young, it's okay to speak out. If I see someone who's upset and being hurt somehow, it's okay if I use my voice to get them help right now. If I see someone doing good the way I'd want to be, it's also good to use my voice and let them know I see. While voices all together can be noisy, and that's fine, just one can make a difference, even one as young as mine. Some people are reluctant to tell others, I love you. Sometimes it takes a child like me so words like that get through. Whether I see good or bad, I know I have a choice. I may be young, but I still have the power of my voice. And you do have the power of your voice. Just because you're small doesn't mean that your voice doesn't matter. So I asked some people that I've talked about before to talk to us about what they mean by the power of their voice. So I've asked Everett, Malcolm, and Charlie if they would share that with us. And if you've been watching for a while, then you know that they are my grandsons.
If someone is doing something and you know that it is not right, you should stand up and say no.
Well, you can use your voice to speak up to bullies.
To bullies.
You can compliment people, and you can say nice things, and you can make someone's day.
If I see someone getting hurt and I know it's not right, I speak up and say no.
If you're being forced into something, you can use your voice and say no.
I use my voice for singing, talking, and yelling.
Okay. Thank you, boys. That was a good job. So we asked them to tell us how they use their voice, and they were kind enough to share with us. So whether it is something that you see that you feel you need to speak out about, as Malcolm says, maybe you need to speak up to a bully, or as Everett says, maybe you see somebody doing something wrong and you feel like you need to speak up, you have the power of your voice. And as Charlie says, sometimes you just need your voice to sing or to talk or to yell, whatever you need your voice for. So right now I'm going to use my voice to say, I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.